welcome to another new vlog. I'm so excited for this week. I have no idea what's going on actually. I don't even think I've planned anything, but it's gonna be a fun week because it always is. Today, I'm actually doing something pretty exciting. If you saw my last vlog, you know the secret that I've been holding for the last few months that Daisy and I have been holding, which is we bought a house, basically. The papers aren't all signed and like ready to go yet or anything. We have our closing date, so it's in the works, but today is the inspection day. So I'm gonna go and do the inspections, which is crazy. And you wouldn't think someone would be excited to go and figure out everything that's wrong with your house, but I am actually so excited about it. So that's what we're doing today. I've been picking out a ton of stuff. So I think a lot of this vlog is gonna be me talking about the process, showing some of the things that we've picked out for the house, like as far as design wise, like what we want to do and our style. In the last vlog, I did mention that we had two styles that we were kind of bouncing back and forth between. One of them was French contemporary, and then the other one I didn't have a name for, but I figured it out. At first I thought it was like almost industrial, and I was like, ooh, that is not my vibe, but I figured it out. It's Tuscan. That's what it is. It's Tuscan. That's the style we like. And so I kind of found like a Pinterest mood board, and I'll definitely show you guys that. I was so excited. Even though I'm not a house designer or like an interior designer, I'm really into design and choosing things that feel like us. I went to school for graphic design and I do like video work, and I'm just a creative in that way. So this is just a fun project that I am way too excited about. I literally go to sleep at night thinking about it, and I wake up thinking about it, and I just can't stop thinking about it. So we're gonna go to the inspection. I made myself a coffee, so that's probably why I'm like so hyper right now, and I need to eat something. So let's start the day off with that. Daisy's vegetarian, so we bought these Morningstar bacon strips, and they are just not good. Like, I kind of hate them, but actually I make these for breakfast today. These like chicken patties from Trader Joe's. These are actually pretty good, so maybe I'm gonna have these. Okay, I ran out of eggs, so I've decided on hash browns and then these, and I'm gonna make this right now. And just like that, I have the ugliest breakfast of all time. Okay, I put a hoodie on. I'm currently getting some work done. I had some meetings, sending some emails right now, and then I leave in like a few hours for the inspection later. I do want to take some content this week. I feel like I've been kind of putting that off a little bit just because I've been so swamped with like meetings and phone calls, and like a lot of like slushy admin work kind of has taken up my entire life the last few weeks. I'm grateful because I love it. I have so much fun and I'm really passionate about it, but I just need to balance my priorities, make sure that everything is getting enough love. Definitely want to do that this week, take some good content. I need to do short form content. I need to do, you know, like some spicy type content. And then I want to plan out my Alanah Sips videos and kind of get some more stuff going there and kind of diversify the type of content that I'm putting up on there. I just put up I tried to play around with cosplay, which didn't do that great. Let me actually look at the stats on that. I just think I'm not a cosplay person. I think it's just not me. It's not what my audience likes. Okay, so with the cosplay, let's see where the cosplay is. I haven't done it in a while because when I tried it, it just didn't do so well. Yeah, it kind of flopped. The two videos that I did are like some of my lower views, which is fine. I tried it, didn't work for me. I tried 3 videos actually of cosplay. Didn't work, that's okay. So then I just tried to do a wet to dry, and it's not performing as I would have hoped, but that's okay too. So I'm gonna explore other options. Obviously everyone loves transparent stuff, so I'm going down the transparent route, but I'm just trying to diversify like how that looks and like what that means, because I mean, I'll keep doing the regular try on transparent dresses and whatnot because that seems to be working still, and I don't want to take that away, but I just want to add to it. I want to diversify it. I want to do things and try different things and explore, because if you get stuck in your ways, a lot of the times once that doesn't work, you don't have a backup plan. So I just want to prepare, and that doesn't mean I'm not gonna do the try on transparent stuff. I am still gonna do that. I just want to find something else that I can lean on if the transparent stuff sort of starts to become redundant. That is the plan for that channel. Since I've been so distracted with my other work, I feel like I also put social media on the back burner a little bit, as far as like Instagram, TikTok, and that type of thing. So I definitely want to get back into it and make sure that I'm balancing that side of my business and making sure I'm still giving that enough attention. And I know I can do both. It's just kind of like finding my groove within all the things that I have to do. It's been enough time that I kind of feel settled, and I know what I have to get done. I know how long it takes. Now I can start to incorporate other parts of my work and like really manage everything. What I used to do is time blocking, and I've not been very good at sticking to my time blocking lately, just because meetings get thrown on my calendar, and like something, it just feels like it's ever changing, and I can't really like stick to a constant schedule. But I think now that I have sort of like some sort of a consistent schedule, I can plan ahead. So maybe right now what I'm gonna do is plan next week all the things that I need to get done for Slushy, all the things that I need to get done for my own brands, and actually build out my time blocking schedule for next week. I think that's a really good idea. We'll see how it goes. I'll keep you updated, because I think part of my journey is sharing when things aren't working, and what's not been working is my freaking schedule and me time blocking, because I just haven't been able to stick to it, and I'm always like moving things around, and I really want to get back to a place where I'm actually sticking to my time blocking, because time blocking really works for me. Welcome to my messy ass apartment, as per usual. Oh my god, it's actually so bad today. Okay, but I wanted to show ya my fit, because I'm going to Daisy's show. It is Saturday. Here's what I'm wearing. I put on all these different belts. I don't know, I thought it could be fun and funky. I'm still wearing my cowgirl boots, because they just go with everything. And I put a bow in my hair. I don't know what I'm doing. I was getting a little crazy, a little funky with it. It's the first day of June, so it's Pride Month. Happy Pride, everybody. This morning, we went to the farmer's market, got some food, made a little fresh burrata salad, which was nice. Yeah, it was really good. And then now we're going to Daisy's Pride show, and that's that. Tomorrow we're going to a friend's birthday, and then that's the weekend. So far it's been a fun weekend. Yesterday we went to Drinks and Bites. We didn't actually like have a sit down dinner, but we like ate, and we just like hung out, chatted for hours, and then came back here and tried to like help pick out our Pride outfits for today. So that was fun. Did my nails. I don't love them, but I don't hate them. So they are what they are. Hello. Okay, so it is Monday. It's been a really productive day, to be honest. It is like 5 o'clock now, so I'm kind of wrapping up my work day, but I wanted to give you a little bit more details of what happened over the weekend as far as the house goes. Basically, I thought I would talk about the process a little bit, because I finally have like way more clarity on everything. I've been looking into buying a house literally since, I don't know, 2015 or something like that, because I've always been interested in buying a house. So I've done so much research, and one thing that I never really understood until actually going through it was what closing costs were. I was like, is that just like when you're done you like pay a fee of some closing costs? Like, I don't know what that meant. Like any random fee. So it's not like one lump sum that you pay, kind of like your deposit on the house. It's not like just one like fee that you pay. The appraisal you have to pay for, basically where they go out and like see how much the house is actually worth. And I don't set that up. So I wanted to like give you clarity on what all those things are. So basically there's like all these little things that need to happen. So you need to like appraise the house. You need to do inspections on the house. You need to whatever else. Maybe you need to tent the house. Those are all fees. Your contingencies, which are basically like you need to make sure that you want to buy the house. So you like inspect it to make sure that it's up to your standards, or that there's not like some crazy thing that's wrong with the house or whatever. So you have to pay for all these like little fees, and still we're still going through the process. So there's probably like more fees that I'm gonna have to pay for. So let me start from the beginning. A lot of people say like, oh, it's such a roller coaster ride. It's so stressful. There's like so many things to gather and get details on. And like so far, obviously I'm not done with the process, but so far it hasn't been that stressful for me. The only part that's been a roller coaster was like getting a place to accept my offer, and that like actually made me cry at one point, you know, where I didn't get the house that I wanted, that I originally wanted. I literally bawled my eyes out. Then when they accepted my offer for this house, I literally cried as well because I was really, really happy and I really love the house. And I'm honestly like even more happy with it because I just like the house more. I like the location more too, even though they're in the same neighborhood. So everything works out. It's not as crazy stressful as I thought it would be. I think if you're not me, maybe you think it's stressful because like you're learning all these things and they're telling you what's wrong with your house, and there's always gonna be something wrong with it, especially if you're buying an old house, which we are. But for me, I'm just like not really that stressed about it, I guess. I guess it's just my personality. Like I'm kind of like, okay, yeah, there's gonna be things wrong with it. We'll fix it. I don't know. Like I just don't really feel that stressed about it, and I know a lot of people do feel stressed about it, or like by getting all the documents that you need. I kind of like don't feel stressed about it either for some reason. And even when they call me and they're like, oh, there's like this thing wrong with the house, or there's like something wrong with the way that I've set up my like business account, my personal account, or whatever, which happened actually. I'm kind of just like, okay, like let's just figure it out. I don't know, like I don't really get stressed about it, so that's kind of weird. I don't know what like weird phase I'm in right now where I'm just not stressed about things, even though I have so much anxiety lately, but I'm just not really stressed about that. It's hard to explain. It's like such a weird experience. I'm just so excited. I think I'm filled with so much excitement and like gratitude for even being able to get a house and like getting this far in the process and everything, that I just like everything else just seems so like not important. I'm just like, oh, it's fine. Like we're figuring it out. So that's where I'm at right now. If you're looking to buy a house, here was like the steps from like A to Z of what I did and how we are where we are right now. So step one was talking to a lender. I would also recommend this. Go to people you know and ask them who they used as far as like a realtor and a lender. You could obviously shop around and find other people too and like see what, you know, the best deal is that you get, or like who you vibe with. But I think a good starting place is to just ask people around you. I asked my dads, which are like my old boss and his husband, and called them my dads, and they gave me the contact for the lender. And then I should have probably found a realtor through somebody, but instead I was connected through I think realtor.com or something like that. And I actually really liked the person I got matched with, so that's why I went with him. And I'm happy I did, because I feel like I kind of made it my own and I didn't just like do it through other people. But also ask around, because you probably know like a bunch of people that are realtors, and obviously they're going to make commission. So maybe you want to do somebody that you know. I kind of missed the opportunity because I wasn't thinking straight. But I really like my realtor, so we did it with him and he is amazing. So that was the first process. Then once I got pre-approved and all I had to do was send in like all my like tax returns and my bank statements and pay stubs or whatever that shows that you make money, and like that was it. I sent all that stuff in, got pre-approved, and then we started looking for houses. And that was honestly the more stressful part because we thought we were gonna have to leave the area that we live in right now. And we really didn't want to do that because we love the area that we live in. So we were kind of looking around outside of the area that we live in, and we found some really beautiful houses that were done up, and they were lovely and really beautiful. And we actually put an offer in and got a counter offer back from them. But at the end of the day, when we got that counter offer back, even though it was like one of the most beautiful houses I've ever seen in my life, like it was actually gorgeous, Daisy and I were just like, I don't think we want to move there. Like, do we really want to move out of this area? And then at the end of the day, we decided we're not gonna put in like the counter, I guess. Like they put in a counter and then you can like either send that amount or like send more or whatever, like however you want to do it. And we just decided we didn't want to. We were just not about it. We decided to stop looking in that area and start looking at older houses in the area that we live in because we couldn't afford like the more nicer, the more done up, like fully turnkey, ready to go houses in this area. But there was some that were fixers. And so we were like, maybe that's the way to go so that we can stay here. So we started looking here and we found two more houses that we actually really liked. One of them, Daisy liked a little more than I did. And then the other one I really liked. And so we put in offers on both of them. We got countered. And then we put in our like best and final offer that we could like basically maxed out our like budget, you know, like that's what you do. You put in a little bit lower and then they say like put in your best offer, or they give you a number to put in. And both of them said like put in your best offer. So then we put in our best, which was maxing out our budget. And then but they both accepted other people. And I was not torn apart by the first one, but I was extremely torn apart by the second one because it was like way better. Like the layout was really beautiful. The backyard was really beautiful. It did need work, but it looked minimal. Like it didn't look like a lot of work. At least in my head it didn't. I don't know. Like obviously you know more once the inspections are done because maybe like the plumbing was really bad or maybe like the house was gonna fall apart. I don't know. But from my personal viewing of the house, it looked so beautiful and I was like, I want that house so bad. And it was in the area that we really loved. And it's actually in the neighborhood that we are buying a house in still. So I literally bawled my eyes out. I cried so much because I was so disappointed because I thought that there wasn't going to be any other houses in the neighborhood just because it felt like such slim pickings. Like there was only the two houses when we were looking. There was only those two houses and they were not great, you know? I mean, the one that I really loved was, I thought, really great. But the other one I was not happy about and I didn't want it. The fact that there was only two in the area really stressed me out and I was like, there's never gonna be another one. Like, what are we gonna do? And we waited and we looked at houses like slightly out of the area and we were just like, and Daisy and the realtor kept saying, you know, something's gonna come up. And then one day, two more houses came up and it was the house that we ended up getting and a different one. And I'm actually so happy we got the one we got because the other one, again, it was a little bit more done. It still needed work, but it was smaller. It was super small and it felt really tiny. It felt really cramped in there. I didn't love it. I liked the backyard, but I just didn't love the actual house. And there was nothing really like you could do to fix it. Like the layout was just strange. We were like, where would we put our bed in this room? Like, I don't know. So there was like that sort of scenario with it where we were just like, I don't know how our furniture would fit in this house. And then the house that we got, we looked at it and we were like, this is a funky, weird house, but I love it and it's spacious. So we put in an offer and we got that house and it's in the neighborhood that we wanted, and it's actually in I would say a better location than the one that I cried over. The whole neighborhood's really beautiful. I don't know how to explain it. I just prefer the area we're in. I don't know how to explain it because it's the same exact neighborhood, but like obviously there's like aspects to a neighborhood. So like maybe one area is more walkable to close things, or maybe one area is like on a hill, or maybe, you know, things like that. So like where we preferred the area. So even though it's the same neighborhood, it's a big ass neighborhood. So yeah, we were just really, really freaking happy and really grateful. And that was the process. And basically we put in an offer. They told us, like, they countered us and said, like, we have a couple of other offers, so put in, you know, what you think will win us over, basically. So then we put in what we thought we would win them over, and they accepted it. And then we went into escrow, and now we've been in escrow for like 10 days. Our loan is supposed to be done in 12 days, so we have a couple days for that. All of our contingencies are like done as of today because we had 10 days to do those. And then we have like our closing day, which is towards the middle of this month. Not in like I said, I'm not really stressed about it in a weird way. I was more stressed when I was putting in offers and like getting denied. That's really when I felt like stressed, because I just felt like there was not going to be anything out there for me. That's that. And then I guess it's just signing all the paperwork and passing along the keys. I do have to find homeowners insurance, which apparently is very difficult because the insurance companies are leaving California because of like fires and stuff like that. But part of the process is actually knowing whether you're in like a fire zone or not, and we're not. So that's really great. We're actually going next week to the house with a contractor to get quotes on like what it's gonna cost to redo the kitchen, to put down the floors, to restain the wood floors, and like little things like that we want to do. We want to redo the whole house basically, but I think what we're planning to do is redo the floors, paint the walls, and do the kitchen before we move in. And then once we move in, then we'll do one bathroom at a time. The whole house is like perfectly fine. Like you could use the kitchen how it is. It's just not like cute, you know? We're thinking like one bathroom at a time while we're living there. That way we can just get into the house and move out of here. I would say we're like a month and a half out, maybe 2 months from moving into the house. It just depends. And I know that everyone says like redoing, like remodeling a house, making it look pretty. But everyone says that it takes longer than they expect. So maybe 2 months. I really want to show you the house, but I want to show you when I have the keys. We're able to go in because we can go in with the realtor. But yeah, I'm probably not going to show the house until it's like officially mine. Hi. Okay, so I wanted to round up this vlog. I also wanted to say I was watching back all the clips and I never mentioned how long we've been in the process. It's actually only been 1 month. Like we've been looking at houses for one singular month, but it felt like 3 months for some reason. Just wanted to round up this vlog. I hope that me explaining our journey will help you in your journey. I don't know how or why. My best advice, honestly, is keep waiting and be patient, because I feel like even though it was only a month that we've actually been genuinely looking at houses, I feel like it's been years that I've been planning this. Because of how long. I just wanted to be making the right amount, you know, to get the loan amount that I wanted. And so like that was honestly the longest part of the process. Achieved. Yeah. Well, not achieved. Well, fingers crossed. But yeah. Anyways, that's my advice. And hopefully the next one I will be showing more of the house actually. We'll see. Okay, bye.